Hi guys, up here. Today we'll be playing more Penny Dreadful. I have a sweet one for you today. I built this deck based around two separate, maybe processes I had. The first one is that one of the Wish Giver, Hieroglyphic Illumination, these kind of cards, I love them. Neutralize, just very flexible that can counter something, maybe cycle otherwise, maybe draw cards for a lot of mana and such. And well, first off, these all three cards, all of them are very useful in control decks because neutralize sometimes is very slow, so you want to be cycling it. Also, if you are holding counter spells, cycling is very strong, right? Because you can do it at any time. Then I started looking into the what cards I could play here. I found the following maybe um, the following set of ideas, right? Starstorm, very good Wrath that also cycles. Gidaro is kind of not that great, but it's a good win condition that also cycles. So this can get in the board out of nowhere, be a great win condition against some decks. Sometimes you can do this very quickly, sometimes you don't. A couple is fine as a win condition. We also have Lightning Rift, which is another way of controlling the board and winning the game. And then we also have the randoms Curator of Mysteries, which are more likely to be cycled, but otherwise you can just cast this as a 4/4/4/4, which is pretty nice. And then, well, addressing the elephant in the room, we have Bloodsun. So Bloodsun, I looked at this card. I love this card. I think it's very strong. I never see anyone play this in Penny Dreadful, and I searched for it, and I didn't find anyone playing this card, which I find pretty interesting. So the way this works, at first I thought this card was like some weird land hate, but it's not the case. This is not to hate on lands of our opponent, it's to ramp. This is a ramp piece that draws a card. How does this ramp? Well, first off, we have a lot of tap lands because we are playing Forgotten Caves, we are playing Lonely Sandbar, Spikefield Hazard, and Jewelry Disruption, which are all enter-tapped, but we don't have that many untapped lands, which is a problem, but also it has a lot of flexibility, which is what I wanted to do with this deck. But additionally, we also have the Isle Boiler Works, which works if you don't have this Bloodsun on play, you can bounce a Spikefield Hazard or a Forgotten Cave and get value out of it. Or if you have Bloodsun in the battlefield, then it's a land that taps for 2 and enters untapped. So yeah, it looks a bit clunky, but remember, it cycles itself, so it's not that bad. And it can also just stop some of your opponent's shenanigans sometimes, but more than anything is about making ourselves the best deck possible in terms of lands, because you play after this, you play a Isle Boiler Works, and then you have a lot of mana to start cycling more cards, drawing more cards, countering things. And one important thing in control decks is that if you don't use your mana very efficiently, then you need to have some ramp. And if you can do both, then you're in a really good position. And if we can ramp enough with the Boiler Works and the Bloodsun combo, we can then cast our Boon of the Wish Givers, cycle more things each turn, churn through our deck, find our pieces, etc. So that's more or less the idea of the deck. Is kind of clunky, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of clunky, but if you remember, most of these spells cycle, so if you look at this like so, it's actually 24 lands with a lot of 1 mana cyclers here, like 12, this cycle for 3, this cycle for 2, so actually you have something like this, which is very efficient, and that's what I like, right, in control decks, to be efficient. In the sideboard we have like Graveyard Hate, Burn Hate, Storm Hate, some more removal spells, Artifact Hate, Negates and Dispel for counter magic. So that's basically the idea. Yeah, let's jump very quickly into the games and see you there. Alrighty, match number 1 against Writer of Wrongs. Let's see what I have fun. And a clunky hand, just as we expected. The problem with this hand is that we only have 1 land. 1 blue land. I think I can keep this though. Yeah, probably just keep this and play either the Juari Disruption to start cycling my blue spells. Okay, blue land pass probably means some kind of control. Now that I drew counterspell, I really want to play the blue land. Okay, sadly we don't have a way of removing that. Maybe I want to cycle now. Okay, I think I'm going to play the lands. This land normally signifies some kind of control deck because they want to have more card advantage in their lands. Okay, here let's just play another Forgotten Cave, maybe even the Spikefield Hazard. Just play this. We can cycle a couple of things. Actually, I should have played the Spikefield Hazard. Maybe I wanted to cycle the Forgotten Cave. What's this? Sylvan Division. Sure. If this is combo, then we are going to be in trouble, mostly because I don't have double blue just yet. Factor Fiction, and they have Lutri. Okay, I didn't realize this. They have Lutri as a companion, so they are playing all singleton. They will be able to resolve this Factor Fiction. Okay. Bloodsun there would have been cool. Yeah, just play this, pass. We still don't have double blue, but we can continue cycling. They don't go for it. Interesting. Crumbling Necropolis. Cool. I'm going to keep the Starstorm over that other thing. Okay. So we'll find. It also helps them, which is kind of bad. Maybe they just counter it. So the thing with Blood Sun is that we can, okay, they are going to counter. Or maybe Factor Fiction response. Prohibit kicked. Sure. Now I think I just play the bounce land and bounce Forgotten Cave. I don't really care about the Spikefield Hazard, the spell part of it. They seem to be a hardcore control deck. Maybe Starstorm is useful to remove some threats, but for now, we're fine. I'm going to cycle this Curator of Mysteries. They probably have a lot of removals, so we want to... Okay, this is a nice find. Fourth. They have enough mana to counter it. Let's try and counter. Negate, main deck negate, so they are more controlled than us, which is kind of rough. Thematic Compass, Terminator, Shadow. This hand is pretty poop. Let's just put something like this. They kept the lands, of course. Wow, and top land, that's amazing. I think we can play this. They probably have removal, but that's fine. I will not fight. because, well, it's very expensive for us to do so. We have that many, so many counter spells. I mean, we can't counter everything. Sure. I could have Starstorm there, but I think I wanted to hold up Counterspell there. It's the same thing, just Scry 1 doesn't really do that much. Okay, here another Bloodstone. Yeah, sure. Let's cast this. Doesn't really do that much. Sorry about that. There. Okay, now we can cycle this. Play an untap land. Maybe this. No, we can hold double Counterspell if I play this. Just pass. Automatic Compass. Then flipping this, that's completely fine. Interesting they went for the Lutri deck. Lutri is awesome, but the companion requirement is so backbreaking. It's only non-lands, right? Yeah. We'll probably just put that in their hand, yeah. So they have that in hand. Remember it has flash. Okay. We used one of these. Sure. Well, let's cycle this now. Curator of Mysteries, we can cast that. Need to discard now. We discard the island. Lightning Rift. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we play this. And we can play this. I might just let it be, right? Let's see what they do now. They try to copy a card draw spell. We can. Okay, just got it. Okay, that's alright. Next turn, I'm probably going to go for the Lightning Rift. We have double counter spell to try to protect it. If we can resolve that, okay, I need to counter this sadly. Then playing him to Turak here in this deck looks kind of, well, they are mostly, oh, they are going to copy it with Lutri for sure. Yeah, it's kind of rough. We will kill it in response probably, but still we get nothing. Do we kill it in response? No, I think we just let it be. Yeah, we just let that be. This resolves, they copy him to Turak. We let that resolve. Okay, we keep the counterspell, that's fine. So now we have a bit of an issue here. Jidaro. I think I can cast this, right? Do I want to cast this? This is 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do that with counter spell backup. But they might have more removal spells, so maybe I just want to cycle. Blitz. Sure. We can use that. The problem is I don't really care about them hitting me for 3. I don't think they're going to win with that. Okay, they play that land. Yeah, sure. Seem to be on creatures less control. I need to see their win condition. Okay, let's cycle this. Okay, yeah, sure, let's play this. I'm going to wait a bit on the blitz. There's no rush. Okay. Now, I think I want to do this now. See what happens here. They are trying to save it, probably. Repeal. Oh, I really need to counter this, don't I? Well, if they don't counter this, we at least win the fight here. And they still didn't show counterspell. They might be on counterspell. They might have other counters. Okay, this will. Sure. They bounce that, they draw a card, which is kind of annoying, that resolves. And now I'm just going to play it now. And that resolves that, that's awesome. They might have a way of answering that, or doing something else. Insidious Will, eh? This is counter, choose new targets, or copy. Okay. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We lose. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of interesting way of winning the game. Sure. So I don't think Nihil Spellbomb does anything. Dobbins for sure in. Dispel and negates in. We can remove some of the removal probably. Sweltering Suns, Shredded Sails, probably Blitz too. We can use the Star Storm for that. Also counter spells. Yeah, I think we like this. We are better suited for the matchup. Remember, we also have Lightning Rift. Lightning Rift to remove their threats. So if they don't have Lutri, then Sorin Expansions doesn't really do that much. But we need to just remember to be ahead on life, to not fall too far behind. We have a very slow hand there. We didn't draw any of our card draw. We have all of this, which draws a lot of cards. We didn't draw that, and they redirect us with drawing the correct cards there. So. Let me pause for a bit. Alrighty, game number 2 against Lutri Control. Let's start. They show Lutri for sure. Nice. Okay, so we have double bounce land, but we have neutralize. I think I'm going to keep. Start with Hazard Mountain, start cycling Gidaros. The other option is Mountain, so we can bounce that with Boiler Works, but I think I like this more. It also helps us. Maybe we need 2 lands to cycle something else. What's this? Tron Catacomb. Okay. Islands. Okay. Here I could play Island. No, I prefer to play the Boiler Works so I can bounce the Mountain. And then next turn we can have double blue for Neutralize or Curator of Mysteries. Him, sure. Okay, they took the island, which is annoying, but it's fine. Dobbin, that's a great draw. I think I play a land before it. No, I want to play the Boiler Works for sure, so let's do this. It's very annoying. If they have a counterspell here, that's going to suck. Since they're playing all singleton, it's kind of difficult to play around all of them, all of their interaction. Normally I would kind of sandbag the Boiler Works, but since we want to have double blue, I'm going to play them. You want to sandbag them so you can play the other thing. Okay, so yeah, let's just play this. We still have enough for neutralize. We will probably just cycle the curator. They didn't play Factor Fiction or anything like that when we were tapped out, so I'm not going to cycle the neutralize, they are very important. Okay, let's start with that, I think. Boiler Works. Now I'm going to save it, I think. Just play this. They didn't put Lutri in their hand either, so they might have something. Maybe they have a Factor Fiction. Teachings. I think I let this resolve and counter whatever they go fetch. See? Have that in exile, so doesn't matter. Doubling control mirrors is very good. Normally because you want to hold like 3 counters in one turn, and it's not a thing you can do with Dobbin. And they probably don't have any more of their how's it called? Kill target planeswalker cards. Okay, they can cast the fairy here, but they have the counterspell. It's very difficult for them to counter it either. Okay, here. So what happens if I play this, they play a counter, then they untap and play the fairy. Then I'm in a really, really rough spot. So, given that, I'm just going to play the Boiler Works. I would also play this and let them counter it. It's totally fine. I really need to counter the fairy. Negate. Sure. And here I will play another Boiler Works. This helps us cast maybe 2 neutralizes. They play the Isle. Yeah, they need mana, of course. That makes sense. Okay, Curator of Mysteries. I'll probably end up cycling that. Just play the cave. What do you make in land drops? Being annoying. If they go for the fairy here, we can counter it. And we kind of need to counter it. Are they buying Lutri? No, something else. Tapping 4 mana. Interesting. Painful truths. Sure. They foretell probably behold the multiverse. Here I think I'm going to save the curator. If I draw an island, okay, don't. Just play this then and pass. I want to cast the curator because I suspect they have less removal. They should still have removal, right? But okay, they have a card on suspend too. I need to track that to remember it. Okay, so I'm going to save my spell here. This is getting kind of annoying, tracking all the possible things they can have. Yeah, I need to let them resolve this. They can't fight over this. Okay, we'll see how it goes here. There's a chance we lose this. They have maybe a better late game planned, and we weren't able to draw enough enough of our win conditions. Here I think I need to cycle this. I need to have answers. Yeah, neutralize is fine. Okay, let's cast this. Nice. They might have a like bounce or something like that. Commit. I think I'll negate that. No, I think I can live with this. Sure. If they go for memory, we can counter it. Also because if they are casting memories because they don't have anything else to do. Can't copy that, but that doesn't work, right? They're not buying Lutri yet, which I find really interesting. Duress. Okay, I negate that. They buy Lutri. Okay. They could have done that before. Counterspell is good. The problem is we don't have enough blue mana. Maybe I should have used the neutralize. Doesn't really change math here. Also, we know what's our next card. So, yeah. Okay, they don't go for lose value here. We will play Lightning Rift. I don't know if I need to protect this or not. If I protect this and they have their kill with a counter or duress backup, then we kind of lose. And I wouldn't want that. They're thinking about it though. Maybe they are teachings, okay. That's counter unless we pay twice X. Okay, I can counter now. That resolves. They didn't use Lutri for that, so they might have the combo here. Probably they have another piece, another combo with Lutri, like Cruel Ultimatum or something like that. Okay, no, they just play an Evolving Wells. That's great. Boon of the Wish Giver. Do we cycle this? Because if I do this, we only have one counter up. Yeah, I think we do that on their turn. They're doing something in the main. It's okay. They cast Mystical Teachings. Okay. They might find just Counterspell. That would be my guess. Gigatrolls. Okay. They replicate copying 3 times on these targets here. So let me think. Maybe we can leave one counterspell up. Let them replicate their Gigatrons. They're going to fetch a response, that's fine. So yeah, if they have the kill here, that's unfortunate. They're going to tap all of our blue. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we can tap these 3, counter 1 of these, so we have these. Wait. And going to see okay, but not pay. Not pay, said. Just draw a card here. Curator of Mysteries. So yeah, we have an extra blue here. I can cycle this. Again here. Okay, not pay. Hieroglyphic Illumination. So if I counter here, no, that doesn't work either. Can do something like this. Disruption. I can counter one of these. And they will probably not go for it now. Oh, wait, we also draw the land and they do this on main for some weird reason. So now we can hold Counterspell. If this works, we're going to be in a really, really good spot. I think that those were the 2 cards we needed to draw. Maybe Shred Disruption or Negate or Dispel. But yeah, island for sure, and we don't have many of those. So if they go for it now, just let them use their mana, and then they need to hold control if they want to copy it with Lutri. So first let them do that. Maybe just counter the spell so they only get a 2/2 that we can kill. That would be excellent. Maybe they go for it. If they have a counter spell, then they can go for it into the story. Sure. It's very annoying. But they don't copy because they have the Lutri combo, I would guess. So, let's see. Confiscate. Okay. Wait a second. Lutri. I don't remember how Lutri works. 1 second. Here. Lutri. I think I need to turn the lights on too. Okay, so this copies an instant associated you control. Sure. So that means that we can counter this safely. I'm going to turn the lights on, just 1 second. Okay, they give me something good now. You need to discard ribbons. Okay, that's a magic card. Spend our Lighting Rift here. And I think we need to hold the neutralize. So ribbons is also a spell they can't copy. This they need to pay 12 mana, but still. Sure. Yeah, they need to hold control, otherwise they can't copy it. So now we're fine. If they flashback ribbons and they don't copy it, we are also fine. T-Cruise, sure. They did draw more card draw than us. We do have a lot of card draw too, just didn't draw it, or draw it when we couldn't cast it. Yeah, that's good. Let's cast it now. Go cycle instead, but I want to draw the cards. Okay. So I think I just 2, 1, 2. Okay, I think I just play this, bounce, Spire Free Hazard, and pass. They can go for the ribbons, and I think they have it if they go for it. We could draw a negate. That's interesting. Okay, now we need to answer this. I'm going to start with cycling. Sure. It's 2 I think I can play one of these. No, because I could draw cantrips in red. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Here they can copy it with Lutri, but we can counter back. So we get this counter as, and here I probably just keep the hazard in hand. Ooh, Jidaro. Do I want to cycle it? Probably. I need more counter spells. And now I'm going to start shooting their face. Illumination. Let's just play this now. I'm going to do that on their turn, because we might just want to cycle it, depending on what they do. Wow, what's this? I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try and counter it. Oh, this might be just upheaval. No, thought distortion. Sure. And they are holding 30 with mana. What's this about? Just going to cycle this. Shoot their face. Shoot their face. Thought I said always yield. Okay, Curator of Mysteries is fine. We can now try to cycle into something. Searing Wind. Okay, they had all the combo pieces. Here I will cycle but not shoot. I know there were so many 10 damage to something. I was very lucky. Okay, there shouldn't be any more, right? There shouldn't be any more. Okay, we drew a counter spell. Okay, we still have Yidaro as a win condition. We also have the Lightning Rifts. We draw more cycling. You can do that. We are just surviving. That's pretty amazing, gotta say. So we burn through 1, 2, 3 counter spells. 1, 2, 3 negates. What's this? We can't counter that, so let's then resolve that. So now they say counter spell and they have another 10 damage, then we lose. Then 1 negate, 2 negate. Okay. Remove my lightning rifts, but I still have this. I don't know what's that about. I thought they would go into say just counterspell. Okay, here they probably just bounced the Seal on the Isle. No, they return an island. Interesting. I would have bounced the Seal on the Isle and cast that. Sandbar. Let's do that. Should you? Seal to this. I will seal to this. Jidaro again. This is the second time. We cycled this 2 times. Yeah, I think I prefer to cycle this. Shoot them. I'm going to keep my blue most open because most of my cards are blue. Okay, here I could just pass. Okay, they have 4 cards in hand. Maybe they are just removal spells. They know we have a counterspell in hand. Memory. Okay, now I think we just let that resolve. We drew another Dolphin, which is awesome. We have Dispel. We have Neutralize. So we have answers. They might draw, yeah, these kind of cards. This I need to counter with Neutralize. Did they draw Lutri again? If they did, then we are in a lot of trouble. Opt. Sure, I wouldn't counter the opt. Nice. Now, I think we cycle Starstorm. Shoot them once. Yes. No. Gidaro. This is the 4th time we cycle this. And this is lethal, right? That's great. Okay, my deck did exactly what we needed to do. And Dovin was really beating against them, so that was great. Now, did we see anything else that troubles us? Not really. I think this build is more or less fine. We didn't show any artifacts, which is weird. If they are playing Singleton, I would guess that they will have more of those. Maybe even Dragon's Claw is fine, right? Just gaining life. They are tanking on us having 20 life to win. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let me pause and return very quickly. Alrighty, let's go to match number 2. So we are a couple of minutes ahead, and that's another reason to play the Dragon's Claws. Especially against this opponent that their win condition is as being at 20 life or 10 life in some times, then in that situation, then it's fine. Here I think I'm going to keep this hand. It's a bit slow, but they are also slow, so. Forgotten Cave. I think I just cycled that. Try to find blue lands, because most of our hand is blue. Okay. I'll need to restart Magic Online after this. It's really going a bit slow. Kind of annoying. I'm recording some... Sure. Boom. That's fine. We can cycle that too. Let's try and find a blue land. Okay. Yeah, I'll play this. Mostly because I don't want to discard the hand size just yet. Thaumatic Compass, that generates a lot of value. That's respectable. Here, I think I just... that's very bad though. Ugh. Yeah, I think I just played this. We can cycle some things. Try to find another blue land. Okay. Start with the Curator. Sure. What do we discard though? Like a Hieroglyphic Illumination? Maybe a mountain? Maybe just a mountain. Nah, just the Illumination, I think. I think Miguel land drops is very important. Okay, they don't do anything. Here we cycle. Oh, we can cast it. Lightning Rift. It's cool. Yeah, sure, I'll cast Dragon's Claw. What? Okay. For some reason, PDBot just said good luck in your league match. I don't know what that means. We are kind of in the middle of it. See what they do here. Thought Distortion. Sure. I'll cycle. Okay, that's very annoying. Sure. That's game over. Oh, wait. Oh, this is what I draw for some. So now we are at 21, so they can't really win in one sweep. That thought distortion was clutch. Okay, did they play that land? Yes, they did. Did they play? Yes. Okay. Okay, we'll draw. We'll draw. We can respond to some things. At least we already fought to the thought distortion. They only have one. Oh, slaughter games. That's really annoying. I can't counter that either. Let's just hope they don't see. They don't say counterspell. That would suck. Say what they name. Please no counterspell. Please no counterspell. No. Okay, well, we are at 22 though, so we might survive. Remember, we only need to survive for 3 minutes. Mythos of the Luna count coping a land. That's interesting. Here, I think I pass. They have this, so yeah, for sure I pass. Mythos of Iluna is really cool. I love that card. I think it's very strong. Oh, fuck. Sure. Okay. So let's put Counterspell and Negate in different piles. So if I put like this, they keep this pile. Then I just do this. This here they pick the counter pile, and they also have the teachings in the top. Wow. Okay. So I think it's just worst negate with Searing Wind. Yeah, something like this. And they kept the Searing Wind and the land. Okay. And here I'm going to cycle this. Shoot their face. Use the negate, that's fine. Let's just pass. Commit. They commit that. Okay. Sure. Put Looter in hand. So they might have another copy. Yeah. They might just get us here. The Thought Distortion was really, really clutch. Yep. I think they forgot to hold control. That's rough. They have Looter, but we have Forgotten Cave. And I think I need to save the Forgotten Cave against the Lutri, otherwise I just die. They have ribbons. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just pass. X equals 5. So this is rough. Let's see how many counter spells. Oh, we don't have counter spells. So we have negate, dispel, neutralize, neutralize. So we have very few. So let's start by cycling the Forgotten Cave actually. Right here, say no. Dragon's Claw. Okay, cycle this now. Right here, say no. Yep, GG. Well, that was a nice fight. They really got us with the thought distortion. They exile like I don't know, like 6 cards in our hand, and then they exile a lot of our counter spells. So that was kind of rough, but it was still a nice match. So not gonna lie, I enjoyed that. So let's go to the next one. Alrighty, match number 2 against Doomsday. Nice name. Singular counter opponents. And this hand is not keepable. I will mulligan. They have a Gigantha, so that's probably Jeskai as an AC combo. This hand is fine. I'm going to keep it and send. I think Bloodsome. It's good, but the other cards seem very strong here. And I'm going to play the Lonely Sandbar. Next time we can play the Spiky Hazard if we need to. Okay. Oh, maybe they are the Time of Need deck. Okay. Looks like they are a Hero of Precinct 1 deck. Ooh, Starstorm is very strong against them. Yeah, let's play the Lightning Rift. We have a couple of cyclers. Okay, Naya. That's interesting. Oh, they have black too. Huh. Okay, they need to take Starstorm. But we can get that back with a cycle. We will probably just remove the hero first. No, they take Boom. Sure. So here I'll play the Spyfield Hazard. Given that they have Starstorm, I'll just wait. I'll just wait on this. I don't need to aggressively stop them from doing stuff. We have the Starstone, so another Scholar. That's really rough. But if they take the Starstorm, I can just kill it, then untap and Starstorm. Okay. One red mana. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. Just going to tap out here. Don't really care about anything. Just kill everything. Okay, they didn't have anything. Interesting. That's a 2/2, so we can kill it very easily. Nice. I will do it now. Sure. Because this grows, I need to kill it before it's a problem. So they kind of weird how they play this siege rhino. I can't counter it sadly. Okay, now this requires multiple things. I'm going to cycle this. I just let that hit me once. Next turn we can cycle and double shock. And if we have another land we can shock again. Okay. Sure. Now we can kill it, right? So we cycle this, double shock, cycle this, shock. Okay, I'm going to do it on upkeep just in case. Okay. Well, that was an issue because now we are tapped out again and we don't like to be tapped out. BDK, that's totally fine, honestly. Now we probably just play the Shuar Disruption and pass. Now we can hold counter spells, cycle and kill them very, very slowly. Which is a good place to be, that this is exactly what we want. I will counter another Vindicate probably. Yeah. This kind of decks normally play a lot of removal. So being able to kind of stop that is very good. Here I probably just cycle the Lonely Summer. Sure. Olivia Boldaren, this is annoying, but I could kill it. I just use the neutralize. Let's yeah, I'll play it. Doesn't really do much in this situation, but it allows us to play that and double counter, so it's kind of fine. And here I'll probably just cast the Hieroglyphic Illumination, unless they make me counter something. Cloud Blazer. Yeah, no, I don't want you to have a Cloud Blazer. I can cycle Forgotten Cave and Kingdom. Okay, this enters untapped. Cast this. Now if I can just kill it, I'm going to do that instead. So it's fine. We are kind of piled here, right? A lot of colors, really interesting stuff. Sally Primage, we can just kill that. Oh, that destroys our lightning rift. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I should have killed that. Counter that. I'm sorry. That's fine though, we have more. Sure. I'm not going to cast the Idaro just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 4, 5, 6. There. Play this, pass. Hostage taker. I think we just counter that. And let me see, here they are 4, so this is lethal. So let's cycle this. Got some to the bottom. Hazard is also lethal, so let's use that instead. Yeah, here the Blood Sun really was useful to help us turn the corner. Okay, so this is kind of a pile, but Pyroclasm looks awesome, Blitz also looks awesome. Negate not really, Nickel Spellbomb not really. I think these two are fine. Let's see, Shredder Cells doesn't do it for me. I didn't see any flyers or artifacts I care about killing. It kills the 2/2s, but I prefer the Pyroclasm for that. The 2/2s that do Thoughtseize. Maybe one Blood Sun. Since we are going to be a bit more controlling, we don't need to be in a hurry for that. That was close though. They had a really strong opening hand. I don't think they... I think they overcommitted to the board and they were left dead. So they should have just pressured me with what they had, made me use the Starstorm and then play their Thoughtseize guys. I think that was a better play. Dragon's Claw is not for this matchup. The gate is not okay. I didn't saw any counter spells from them. Mostly they were just creatures in different colors. This is a mulligan. I love you, Daro. I want so badly this card to be good. I don't think it is though, but... Okay, here I have the Starstorm, the Sweltering Suns. I'm going to keep it. Send a Curator to the bottom. And we start with the Shwari Disruption. Ooh, Shimmer Drift Veil, that's cool. That's cool. Can play this. So next turn we can cycle a Curator and play the Volier Works. Or play a Lightning Rift. The problem is if I play a Lightning Rift, they can kill it with a Castelli Prime Mage. They need to have like uplanes to do that. And we also have Sweltering Suns, Starstorm to stop them from doing stuff. So I think it's a good play. Pressuring them basically. Let's see if they have an answer to this, otherwise their hero is going to die. Looks like they don't. Okay. This ramps them so good. And maybe this only just makes tokens. So I think I'll just kill this Fireball Weather. Also want to draw cards, so maybe we can find something to do. Here I'm going to play this and bounce the mountain. Okay, so they have a 3 power on board, but we have the Soldering Sun, so if they just play something, we can just clean them up. They have 5 colors here, thanks to the Astrolabe. They hold a Scholar, so that's good for us. We can Starstorm next turn, or Soldering Suns, depending on what they give us. Or they just give us the Soldering Suns. Yeah, sorry, they take the Soldering Suns. Taking the Starstorm there doesn't make that much sense. So now we can clean the board, and otherwise we take 6, we go to 9. I think we just clean the board here. Biggest issue is if they untap and play a Siege Rhino, in which case we don't have a good answer now. Looks like they do. Oh no, the whole Butcher. That's annoying, but fine. We can kill that. So now we play this. Pass. We take another 2 probably, because I want to hold the counterspell. Oh, the problem is we need to do that now. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have kept the Shwari Disruption. Or cycle that on my turn. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hope they don't have a Siege Rhino. No, just that. That's fine. I'm not going to cycle the Hieroglyphic Illumination just yet. And I'm not going to kill the Reflector Mage. We can kill it end of turn if they don't do anything. If they commit more to the board, maybe we can just Starstorm. Slaughter games? No. Vindicate there. I'm just going to bite. Counter this. And now I think we just cast this one. Draw more cards. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's bounce the Shwari. Again, we can take 2 from a Reflector Mage, that's fine. I just don't want them to have a Siege Rhino and kill us that way. We can go to 8. Scholar. Yep. Now we are going to probably just Soldering Suns. Okay. No, I think we just do this. Clean the board here. Oh, Pyroclasm, so it's late for that. That's fine. I want the disruption here because it really puts them the pressure to do something. Sorry, to find the land drops. Here I'm going to cycle and hit them in the face. Blitz is also good. Okay, Pike Hazard, we can play that. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 6. He can do that and hold counter spells, right? Okay, let's play this. This card probably just Pyroclasm. Let's untap, play a Curator. Probably just play also the Juari. They have removal. Okay, why do they have removal, right? We are not a creature deck. What's this? 4 damage to target creature. Okay. I see why you have it now. They revealed hero. Okay. You can kill that with a cycle. So I'm going to do it now. Let's get that on top. Let's shoot them. Let's draw a card. Okay. This dies, I don't care about it. Okay, that makes sense. They had a Bituminous Blast in their hand and they weren't able to play it. Okay, so now that they have multiple Sweltering Stones, I think I just cycle this. Okay. Same thing, we're just going to bounce the Lonely Sambar, cycle it, shoot their face. Eventually we are going to find our other Winkens. Okay, Spike Hazard is alright, it's a land we can play then. Nice, we won a match. GG's. Let's go to the next one. Already we're against Jamaica, a very important person in the community. Okay, this hand is kind of fine. It's a bit slow though, but we have Sweltering Stones. As long as they don't, this is not a counterspell matchup, we are going to be fine. I'm going to start with the Lonely Summer because we can cycle the Curator or cast the Juari Disruption. Talisman of Progress, okay. Another Talisman and nothing else. Cool. Let's draw a card. I think I just played the Juari. A bit clunky, but it's fine. We can cycle 2 things now. Hidden Archive, sure. Counterspell is good. Now we can start interacting. This is what I mean with a slow hand. They have so much mana. I hope they don't play like Giant Eldrazi that have to cast triggers and that kind of stuff. That would be not cool. I think I let this resolve. I don't know what they are playing, but yeah, I already lost the mana part. I'm just going to let them resolve their things, unless it's something we need to counter, like I think this. Yeah. Okay, so now I probably just tap this bounce it and cycle it. Okay, Lightning Rift is not that good in this matchup. Notably, Blood Sun doesn't stop. Blood Sun doesn't stop the Glimmer Post. Sorry, the Glimmer Post it stops. It just stops for colorless, but it doesn't stop the Cloud Post. But it does stop the Sanctum of Rumin, so that's fine. What did he fetch? The old Metal War Colossus. Okay. I think we need to counter this. Just pass the turn. Let's hope that's enough. We fabricate for another Metal War Colossus, probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Yep. Sure. Let's go to the next one. So Metal War Colossus is a problem for this deck. We have Bundle Blast though. That's a great card. And Doping also stops artifacts. Negate works too. So I like all of this. What do I don't like? I need to remove 6 cards. Probably the Lightning Rift are a bit slow. Bloodstone I like, it stops their Sanctums. Soldering Sons looks really poopy. I prefer Starstorm. Yeah, let's go with this. Just try to find our Bundle Blasts. Start playing. Okay, this hand is alright. We can keep this. Mostly because we haven't tapped lands. I'm going to play this even though we don't have cycling for red. Next time we can play the island and cycle something. We are not in a rush. Start with a Cloud Post. Okay. Another Cloud Post, but they don't have a 2-drop. Here, I think I play the Dobin. Maybe I just play Bloodsun. No, maybe I can do that next turn. They have a million mana though. Oh wow. They drew all the locuses. They don't exile anything. Interesting. So this doesn't do anything, right? Oh, this is sculpting still, not the semblance Sunbill. I got them mixed up. So this doesn't do anything, just base 3. Yeah, I want to play the Bloodstone so I can ramp. We have Dovin to stop one creature from doing too much damage. Next turn we can play the Shwari Disruption and Bundle Blast. Maybe they think this is a cyborg tech. It's not. This is my main deck plan. Okay. Oh, I see. Sure. So you draw 3 cards. You already played a land. So that's fine. Here, I think I'll cycle the Illumination. Yeah, maybe they think this is for their Cloud Boss. It's not for that. It's not for that. It's for me to ramp. Hidron Archive. I have Banda Blast, so I'm going to let them overextend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to wait a bit on that to cycle the neutralize. Wheeler works is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could Vandal Blast with Juari Disruption, but they have so much mana, doesn't make that much sense. Okay, now I think I just cycled the Forgotten Cave. I'm recording, right? Yes. Blitz doesn't do much. And Bundle Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We counter back. Ba-doom. And just play this thing. Wow, they have all the posts. Interesting. Little Lotus. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'll play that. First, let's cast this though. Okay. I'm going to do it an upkeep just in case. Maybe they tap it now. And I let that resolve, I think. Fabricate. Sure. I should have countered that instead. I'm not sure. Memnarch. Ooh, Memnarch. What does this do? Okay, we can kill that and exile it. Right? 4 mana and they don't have blue. And that's their last card in hand too. Interesting. What? Isn't this sacrifice 3? Oh, I thought it was sacrifice 3 artifacts. I was sure of it. Wow, I'm an idiot. Oh. Well, at least I can cast it now. But that was a mistake. 4, 5, 6. And, okay. Well, we know their hand, they have 1 Metalwork Colossus. I think I counter it. They play an island, so it's the only thing they have. Okay, cool. Now we can draw more cards. Yeah, probably should do that. 4, 5, 6. Play this and pass. Okay. Now we are fully restocked. They only have one card in hand. We have a counter spell in hand too. What's this? Oh my god, what's this? Upheaval? No. I'd rather not. Okay, now I forgot to cycle Jidaro here. I can probably just cast it though, but I'm going to cast this instead. That's a 2-turn clock, so probably just not even cycle Jidaro, unless I need to. Okay, nice. That's 5, 7. We're persisting lethal and we have a counter spell in hand. I think we are fine. Yeah. Okay, that was awesome. Mana Blast is great against them. They have a counter spell now, so I'm inclined to bring in this spell. Probably over a Spikefish Hazard since it's just a top land. Yeah. And we are mostly blue now, post board. This hand is awful. I'm going to mulligan. I need to have hate, I think, in this matchup. This is similar. I think I'm going to keep just because I'm already on the mulligan. Send the Starstorm back. We can cycle the boom. Yeah, and I want to cycle, so I'm going to start with that. Okay. Okay, Shred Sails is fine, but we also draw the Vandal Blast, so I think we should just play this, pass. Next turn we can Bloodsun and ramp into turn 4 Vandal Blast with Overload. This is like Blue Moon, but bad. No, it's the other way around. The idea is that we run with this. So, Hidron Archive. Okay, and it just sails that. Oh, no. Well, now I'm going to Vandal Blast for sure. Go. Okay. I think I played this. Probably should have done that on upkeep, but it's fine. And next time we can deploy another Bloodstone probably. Okay, they don't have anything. I'm going to cycle this. And this. And that I can't. Okay. Yeah, I think we cast this. Doesn't really accomplish much, but it draws a card, so it's not that bad. Now I'm going to cast it. Yeah. Okay. I think I need to cycle this neutralize. Okay. Nice. This is coming together. Nice, we won. I was really worried about that, but Banda Blast is a hell of a card. Really, really good, especially in this matchup. And Bloodstone here really shines. Not only it stops some of their things, like Sanctum a bit, it also ramped us very quickly into a turn for Banda Blast with Overload, which otherwise they would have hit us for 10, for example, and then maybe they were able to do something else or hold up counter magic. So ramping that turn was big, was really, really big. So awesome. Let's go to the next one. Alrighty, match number 4 against Krotank. Let's take a look at fun. And we're on the play, which is awesome. And this hand is fine, right? We have lands, we have spells, so I to keep. We are on the play, so I'm going to probably to start with a hazard so we can cycle the Jidaro turn 2. Okay, they keep 7. Sure. We can also just play the Boiler Works if we need to, and cycle the Boon. Now that they played a Mountain, I think I'm going to do that. Because against Mountains, maybe the Spikefleet Hazard is a card, is a spell. And if Spikefleet Hazard is a spell, then it's very good. Okay. Oh. Oh no. You saw me pick this up. Okay. And I think I cycle this. Cycle this. Let's play an island. We can cycle the Curator if we need to. That was a weird play from them. They saw the Spikefleet Hazard, so. And they could have probably played around it. Okay. I can also kill that with the Shredded Sails. I think I want to say the Curator. Okay, Shredded Sails kills another thing. Shredded Sails is nice in the main deck. Maybe we want to go up a bit on that. Okay, they don't have anything. We can cycle Jidaro. Nice. And here they probably have counter magic, so there is no need to play around to play against that. So I'm going to play the Mountain because I want to cast the Hieroglyphic Illumination. If they continue to hold up counter magic, then I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, we can do that with counter magic next turn. I'm feeling just casting this. Yeah, if they have a counter, they have a counter. That's fine. Okay, they have several mana leaks, so they probably play a lot of counter spells. Like counterspell and mana leak, that's 8 counterspells at least. T-Cruise, okay. They resolved that. Play a Delver. So I can just play the Lightning Rift. Let's just leave the Delver in place. I'm at 18, I don't need to aggressively cycle. In the turn I can just cycle and Sweltering Suns if I don't need to use the counterspell. Okay, they reveal Mana Leak, but Mana Leak doesn't counter the activation from Lightning Rift. Temple, okay. Okay, I'm going to say that Illumination. Okay, they have Mana Leak. Yeah, I'm going to say the Lightning Rift for when we need to do something. Maybe they tap out for something like a T-Cruise. We can respond with a Lightning Rift. Also, we need the mana to counter the Mana Leak, virtually counter the Mana Leak. Okay. Yeah, just cast this. Okay. So they are aggressively using their spells. Probably means they have Treasure Cruise. And to resolve another Lightning Rift, I guess. They used all their Mana Leaks, so I don't need to play around that. Hopefully they don't play Rune Snack too, so I just need to worry about original counterspell. Okay, they don't do anything, cool. Okay. No, I don't want to copy because they can copy back. No need to do that. See if you have more counter magic. Wow, so much counter magic. Forgotten Cave is fine. You can start cycling and hitting them. They might have more bolts. Yeah, I don't want to cast this, honestly. Okay, now that we can do this and hold up counter magic, I'm fine with that. Besides, a 4/4 is kind of difficult for them to interact with. Burst Lightning. That's their last card in hand, so I'm going to counter. Oh, that was on end step. Oh, I thought it was their turn. Oh. Well, we know what they are playing. They are playing counter magic, chain lightning, that kind of stuff. So Dragon's Claw, Dobbin looks fine. Negate 2, Dispel 2, and Blitz probably 2. If we just keep the board clear, we're going to be fine. Jidaro might be a bit too slow, and we don't need that many win conditions against them. We can keep one, maybe, just to be able to win in the late game. Spiky Hazard seems like a card. Shred Sales is good. Bloodsun might not be needed. And yeah, probably we are overboarding. Maybe Dragon's Claw is a bit too much. And Robin 2, though it looks not that good. Just do this, be more lean. I think I like this. We have a lot of rats. We have Lightning Rift and Gidaro, which are difficult for them to interact with. So we have the win conditions. We just need to not fall too far behind. Here we have 2 lands. I'm going to keep based on we are a cycling deck, so we have a lot of ways of cycling and drawing cards. Okay, just play this because I'm not going to be cycling a land anytime soon. If they flip here, we are going to be in trouble. At least they don't do that. If we find a mountain, we can kill that with the hazard, or maybe attempt to. We don't. That's fine though. Let's just... Maybe I should cycle instead. Start by cycling. If I find a mountain, we can do that on instead. Okay, on their turn. Sure. Now we have Blitz, Shredded Sails, Lane Rift. We have a lot of answers to that. The biggest issue with Delver of Secrets is that there aren't very many ways of setting it up, so it's kind of mediocre. You really need to be playing like, I don't know, 30 spells or something, but it's just not good. Okay, I'm going to do this in upkeep for sure and play this land so I can hold up double blue. I'm going to do it in upkeep because they might tap out here, and if they don't and they want to save this creature, they need to use their mana now, which is annoying for them. Mana leak. Okay, and here I'm probably just going to cycle the... Oh, they revealed a hazard too. Sprite Dragon, okay. Cheat Probe, okay. So here we can kill one of their creatures. If we find a land, we can do like Lightning Rift, cycle, pay, or maybe even just kill with these 2 things. And they are tapped out now because we played that way. Okay, they hit us for a lot. If I only can kill one, I'm going to kill the Sprite Dragon. Here, I still think that the Curator of Mysteries is very good against them. Okay, that's not land. It's not land either. So I need to cycle again. Come on. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this now. May was correct to resolve the Lightning Rift that turn, but I don't think it's true that. But we'll see. Okay. Now, I think I need to cycle now. I need to find things. Find lands, sorry. Wow, so annoying. I'm going to attempt to kill it on upkeep. Not much I can do. Oh, they don't have counter. Interesting. Oh, they don't have a follow-up either. Okay. So what do I do now? I'm going to pass. I'm missing land drops, yes, but I can hold up counter magic for a couple of turns. And they aren't playing anything, so I would guess they don't have anything to do. Sprite Dragon. I'm going to try and counter that. This is their last card in hand, so they are going to probably fire it out. Yeah. We need to draw a land now, please. God. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. I think we just passed. We don't play the Lightning Rift. And the reason for that is that I want to hold up counterspell if they have a Treasure Cruise. Because if they have a Treasure Cruise, then we lose. That's as simple as that. And now I can cycle some of these. Try just this. Okay, Alan is good. And now I will probably just play this, see if it resolves. They drew the counterspell, that's so nasty. Probably shouldn't even counter that, but what can you do? Now I'm going to bounce Forgotten Cave. Pass. If they draw another bolt or something we lose, that would be very annoying because I think we had it. Yeah, they drew it. That was so lucky. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have countered. Yeah, maybe I should have countered the mana leak and just let that resolve, had that counterspell, take another hit, but we didn't die there. There that put me dead to several things. But the reason we lost is that we got very screwed in lands. And they top decked really well in the last couple of turns. Okay, so we are not that in that rough spot, I think. I think we are fine. We're on the play now. Okay, this hand has some good stuff. I'm going to keep. I'm probably play the hazard so I can hold up hazard turn 2 if they play a turn 1 Delver. It doesn't help me with these two, but it helps in the big scheme of things. Oh, they are mulligan to 5. That's rough. But they have a lot of ways of drawing cards, so maybe they can just bounce back. Please play a Delver. No! Okay. Here I'm going to play the island so I can cycle Jidaro. Next turn I can play the Lonely Sambar. That thing, I can't really kill it now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to play that. Now I'm going to just play the Boiler Ward since I'm not holding mana. Sprite Dragon, okay. We have G-Tax and Probe. Let's see if they have another spell. If they have another spell, then Sprite Dragon goes away from Lightning Rift. That could suck. Looks like they don't. Awesome. So now we just cycle here, hit this. Always yes, always yes. Always heal, sorry. so that dies. And now I just play this. Okay, we are going to take another hit from that, but next turn we can do stuff. Maybe cycle Typhoon, hit this, and then we use the hazard to finish it off. Okay. If they have a counter spell and they use it now, we can use the Starstorm. Okay, we don't. Cool. We can Starstorm for 3, so if they play another creature, we can go for that. Of course, the Storm Chaser Mage has haste, but has prowess. So if they have anything, they can get out of range. That's fine. We can also just cycle a couple of things. Maybe I do that instead. And save the Starstorm for later. Yeah, so let's do that, I guess. Okay, I'm going to cycle this. This way they can't really counter it with counter magic. Okay, and now I'm going to bounce and tap land. I don't need the Spiderfield Cave just yet. Or sliding on the face. Oh yeah, let's go to 8. I'm not going to counter that. It's annoying, but we can work around it. Glorybringer. We can kill that with Shredded Sail, so... Can we double cycle? Okay, no, so let's just do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to save the boon. If we draw another land, we can do Boon of the Wishgiver and hold up counterspell. That I can kill, that's fine. I'll need 2, so I'm going to do this. Nice. We won the match. I think this was the 4th. Let me check. 3-0? What? Oh, come on. Okay. Well, let's go to the next one. Alright, match number 5 against Captain Shani. Say fun. Oh. Oh crap, I think I forgot to restart. Let's hope this works. Yeah, okay. We have 2 lands. I think I'm going to keep on the draw 2. They have a Bosch, so they are aggressive. Maybe then I don't want this hand. Let me think a bit. If they're aggressive, then this hand is not only slow, but also I don't have a catch-up mechanism. I think I'm going to mulligan. Only based on them playing Obosh. This hand will be fine with lands. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this. And I don't think I like Jidaro. Oh, the mulligan to 4. Oh wow. I think I can get Jidaro down and probably another boiler works. I don't need that many lands. We have 4 lands here. The mulligan to 4, but we also mulligan to 5. This sucks. I don't know what to say in these kind of situations. I just don't say anything. Okay, so they have 2 lands here. Probably just have like a lot of lands. This is going very slowly. I think I'm going to play the mountain. I can cycle the boon. Yeah. I think I'm going to restart Magic Online. Just a bit. Ugh. Yeah, this is going very slowly. 1 sec. Alright. I came back. Let's cycle this now. I know I could cycle the Forgotten Cave, but I may want to keep that. What's happening now? Okay. I'm recording, right? Sure. I just restarted. Come on. Please work. I'm going to pause this until I have a warning thing. So sorry about that. Yeah, it seems to be working now. Yeah, it got stupid for a minute, but I think it's fine now. I think I'll cycle now. I just hope they don't play like land destruction, in which case we are screwed. Hungry Garrison, I don't have a way of answering that, so we probably just lose. Okay, we have Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, and that's all. So I think I just need to pass here. Maybe the other option was to cycle main phase, try to find maybe a top plant. This creates 2 tokens, so it's a beating. It's a very aggressive card. See if they have something else. Yeah. Okay, so let me just start by cycling this. Spiteful Hazard. No, I'm just going to cycle this. Okay, we have a Blitz of the Thunder Raptor that can kill one of them. Lightning Rift is not a bad follow-up. So maybe we just do this. Let's play this tapped. So next time we can do Lightning Rift, cycle, kill something. The problem is they have a lot of tokens, so. Okay. So we are almost all in finding a Wrath. We have 4. All 4 will work here. Take 6 now. Next turn we take 10, right? No, we take 8. So we are not dead at least. Hazard. Neutralize. I could play this cycle, kill like 1 token or a Burst of Paradise. I think in this situation I prefer to cycle this. Lonely Sandbar. Okay. Cycle this. Okay, Starstorm is nice. So with Starstorm we can do X3. So we play this. Okay, they hit us for 8, so they put us on 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we need to kill this now. If they top deck a land, they can kill us. And I'm 3-0. So yeah, if they draw land here, we die. If they draw a... lol. So if they draw a bolt or a land, they can just kill us with the ravine. That's why I needed to kill the Birds of Paradise. If we get a turn, we can just clean up the board. Yeah. No, I'm just testing this deck, so... No, it's fine. I just want to test the deck and try to see what's good, what works, and all that. So, Blitz... Or, I don't know, Pyroclasm. Dragon's Claw looks fine. Yeah, so I think these are in... I don't know about Dragon's Claw though. Probably one Jidaro. And maybe one Illumination too. Pyroclasm looks fine too. Maybe another Illumination. And let's see how this is looking. Shell Sails. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know about Dragon's Claw, but we might need to gain some life. Bloodstone might be awful too. Oh, but this stops creature land, so that's fine. If it does something, I don't mind it. But against aggressive decks, I want to be. I don't really care about gaining a lot of time, a lot of mana. Here I have one cycler. Okay, so I think I keep this on the back of Lightning Rift. They for sure have a wield or something. Let's mulligan though. Okay, this is better. This is fine. Skip and maybe the Jidaro or the Curator of Mysteries. I just see that. And probably just cycle that Forgotten Cave. We want to find some rats. I don't know exactly what they are playing, but it seems like some form of kind of aggressive hand deck. Oh, they play Obosh, of course. I forgot about Obosh. So let's cycle this. Castle can kill that. I like that play. And since they are playing Obosh, this probably means it's also a time walk. Next turn, well, I can't hold Neutralize. Probably should have more blue mana than red mana. Red Militant is annoying. He's for a bunch. So here I could cycle the Curator first and then the Dragon's Claw. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, probably just going to cycle this. And I want to cycle the curator, so I have something that works with this. Okay, here probably just like this, so I can play the Dragon's Claw. It's not that good, but it's something. I don't know if it's the correct sideboard tech, but I think I might need to gain some life. Stone Ring, oh wow. Yes. Yeah, that hurts really bad. Okay, so if they don't have much pressure, then we are fine. Just cycle this first. Gets exiled, but that's fine. It's kind of very aggressive to do that. Maybe they just put Obosh now in hand. Maybe they have another. Okay, no. This can kill this. And I probably want to cycle something. So I'm probably going to do that. It will not land, so they have 5-drop. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think I kill this now. And cycle this now, so it gets in the graveyard for later. Okay, Sweltering Suns is not ideal, not now at least. Something else that can kill that thing. We may draw another Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, in which case, if we cycle this, then that's enough. I'm going to do that later. First, wait, see what happens. First, that's fine. Okay, Raging Ravine is annoying. To cycle this now. Curator probably means that I cycle this too. It probably should put Obosh in their hand. Okay, they didn't put Obosh in their hand, but they are hellbent. I could cast this, but they just exert attack and they hit me for 8. And then next turn I can cast another one. I think I play this. I can still top deck the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Spiteful Hazard. Okay, I think I need to use that. Curator of Mysteries just dies, right? So I need to cycle this, stop this. If I cast that and top deck exactly Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, then we are fine. I can gain 1 life with this. Let's see if they activate. Basically, that's the play. And suddenly this was an awkward hand, so still 3-2 is fine. So one thing that you're going to notice is that for some weird reason, huh? Can you kill the GB? What's she? A Glory Bringer. I don't know. I think I can't. Let me check. GG's. Okay, so basically they play like stupid things and I wasn't able to answer them. Yeah, so no, that's fine. Really. So if we drew like the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, eventually we would have been able to kill that. Wow, yeah, it wasn't in my deck. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, there it was. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. That would have killed that. Yeah, we weren't going to win that game that way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think the deck is pretty strong. So for some weird reason, the first match wasn't taken by the page, by how's it called? By whatever, the Penny Dreadful Magic page. So I don't know exactly why, but yeah, I'm going to finish it here. I'm going to play the last game of the league though, just to finish the league, but the final result for this league for this deck is 3-2. I think the deck is very strong. It has some really good things going on. I don't know if Blood Sun is good or not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's junk. But I like the idea of having a lot of value in your lands. Look at this. Look at all the value we have in our lands. Plus, plus having the additional ability of having them enter untapped. So basically, this was a package of lands. All of these. You can bounce your value lands with Boiler Works and replay them. Basically, get extra value there. Then we had the cycling part of the deck, which really doesn't really make that much sense when you think about it, but basically these all are cards that we want to kind of play anyway, and Lightning Rift is a great way of just controlling the board. This also fuels very well the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, works very well with the draw low strategy of the deck and all that. Goes well with the cycling lands that are great. So there are so many things going on. Gidaro is kind of medium. I think it can be better. But I liked it. The times where the games went long, this was a great win condition. And basically, it's not that expensive to cycle. I thought that maybe it was like very expensive to cycle because 2 mana for cycling is not a good deal. But having the additional ability of having a good endgame here is great. Against, for example, mono red, they can't kill this ever. So if you can cast this, then you have your win condition there. Additionally, the Curator of Mysteries was great against bold decks. This is very difficult to kill. And then we have the counterspell neutralize and card draw kind of aspect of the deck. I think the deck was fine. I think it needs better mana. I think that we have too many blue, and also some black, some red. So maybe add a couple of basics, maybe remove a bit of this, just to get more untapped mana in the early turns. That was really very difficult for us to beat that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.